Right, so this one is going to be Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana A. Okay, so Warrior 2, we're in a straight line, yeah, so we're in that position there, but Warrior 1, we're more sort of facing forwards. Now, the coaching or teaching alignment that I like to give is facing forwards, the right foot. So if we're going to go for the right foot first, I'll say place the right foot along the right-hand side of the mat, but then place the left foot back, but along the left-hand side of the mat. Okay, so that key coaching point should help people to have their hips in that right, the correct sort of starting position. Yeah, so rather than your feet being in that straight line and then you're trying to turn your hips to face forwards, there's a lot of stuff going on here in the hips, might sort of be pulling too much. So I tend to say, so if you think about channels along the mat, so you've got a right hand channel that comes down here, a middle channel, and then like a left channel that goes down the mat. Yeah, so we'll go right foot along the right hand side of the mat, take that left foot back, and that left foot is along the left hand channel. Okay, then the foot placement, I'll say rather than that foot being at 90 degrees, we want to turn that foot in a little bit more into maybe more of like a 45-degree angle. So rather than turning it all the way round to face forwards, sometimes I've seen Warrior 1s in this position or, up on top of the toes. But I've just always been taught 45-degree angle, yeah? Then from there, hips are turned to face forwards. So literally just by having the feet slightly apart will allow those hips to turn face forwards, okay? So from this position here, grounding down through the toes, this back leg straight and strong, yeah? So rather than sort of being bent, we want to think about lengthening that back leg. So both heels are planted into the floor, hips are facing forwards, nice tall posture to start. And then from here, I'll say inhale and then lift the arms up nice and high all the way above the head. Then take a big breath in. Inhaling to lifting the arms up. And then as you exhale, just sinking down. So just bending that front knee. Yeah. So again, similar to Warrior 2, we try and want that knee tracking in line with the foot if we can. Yeah. So rather than that knee sort of collapsing in or going out. And then with the arms, I like to coach that the arms are active above the head. So rather than the arms just being above the head here, think about really reaching up as high as you can, being active through the elbow joint, the wrist joint, the fingertips. So rather than the arms just being, just above the head here, think about engaging the muscles of the arms. Yeah, that's probably a better way to put it. So engaging the muscles of the arms, yeah, and the hands. Yeah, sometimes people like to bring their hands together, do some sort of mudra that they want to do with the hands. I tend to just teach arms above the head. Yeah. There's sometimes people say keeping the shoulders down away from the ears or having them up a little bit. I tend to teach just sort of relaxing the shoulders down and then having the arms above the head. So effectively, if I was to bring you front on, it's sort of this position here. Yeah. So shoulders are kind of relaxed down a little bit rather than being sort of too hunched up by the ears. Nice active arms, chest is tall, and there's your Warrior 1 position.